Hi everybody, thanks for checking out today's video. This is the world's first Losi Mini LMT Nitro powered. We're rocking an SH07 engine. This is actually the RC airplane engine, so it is brand new. It's literally run twice ever, but I had to use a used cooling head and used pull start pieces because you can't find those separately. So it's a plain engine, but it's the same as the car version, just with car parts. Lots of fun work had to be done down here in the transmission. You can see where I cut all that out of the green side rail, and then these large plates on both sides for the engine mount are leftover chassis for RC buggies that were broken. So it's just scrap aluminum that I bent into a fancy 90-degree angle. So we're still using the stock steering setup and stock axles. It's still four-wheel drive. This is X-ray flywheel and clutch bell. So that's a 23 tooth X-ray clutch bell with a slide carb. Honestly, I'm not sure where the slide carb for the SH07, where you'd get one. I bought some used 07 and 05 motors, and this was on one of the 07s, so I threw that on the motor because it makes my servo layout very easy. Now the servo layout is a little haphazard, I will admit. I could not figure out a small enough solution to mount that just in front of the fuel tank. So it has servo tape, very thick double-sided tape on the back side of it, and two of these very heavy-duty zip ties holding it down. Absolutely does not move. Moving back, the fuel tank is a Sullivan 1 ounce round fuel tank. It's a RC airplane tank. So we've got the exhaust in, the fuel out, and this little guy is the filler. This is just a plug. So you'd pull this out, and you'd use a bottle with a small brass tip like I have here. This is the same fuel tank and the same layout that I used on my Losi Mini T 2.0. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out here. That was a really cool build. Up here in the hood, we've got a 500 milliamp 1S 14500 size lithium ion battery. I wanted to keep as much weight to the back and high as I could in hopes that it would in fact do a wheelie, because if I pick it up from center, it's very rear heavy. So fingers crossed that it will actually pull a wheelie. This top does close all the way. It takes a little bit of effort because this zip tie that keeps the fuel tank in place has a tendency to catch on these little rails as the top closes, but it fits. This exhaust is actually really quiet. This is a Stinger exhaust from SH. It's for the airplane engine. I cut off the 90-degree bend just using the manifold and a nub, and then I also cut down the length of the actual exhaust pipe itself, threw that in there, used a paper clip to mount it to the chassis. It's not going anywhere. A little bit of trimming required for the body, but it does clear everything. Looks good. The receiver, this is a Spectrum SRX 200, nothing fancy. I don't see my radio, but it's back here somewhere. It's just a simple 2-channel radio. And yeah, that's about it on the walk around. I would like to give a special shout out to Stormer Hobbies and also to Blacksmith Products. Stormer Hobbies, the website, Blacksmith Products, the seller on eBay. They had some impossible to find parts for these little engines. Really kept me in the game. So thank you guys, and let's go see it drive. that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching. This car will be for sale soon. I'm going to finish the break-in and get some speed measurements and then see if it'll do a wheelie outside. So keep tuned for that. The likes and subscribes are appreciated, and share this video with a friend. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.